deep, confident, slightly mysterious. Listen to me carefully, my friend, because what I'm about to share with you might completely change the way you see women, relationships, and even yourself. Let me ask you, have you ever given a woman everything, your time, your attention, your energy, only to feel like she pulled further away? You thought that by proving how much you cared, she would value you more, but instead, she valued you less. If that sounds familiar, I want you to stay with me until the very end, because today I'm going to show you a truth that most men will never discover, the truth about attraction, respect, and why women don't respond to desperate love, but to strength. Part 1. The myth we're sold. All your life, society told you, love her endlessly, make her your entire world, show her she's the center of everything. But here's the problem. What's too available loses its value. Think about it. If gold were lying in the streets for everyone to pick up, it wouldn't be precious anymore. Women don't feel deep attraction toward the man who clings to them. They feel it for the man who knows his value, who can love deeply, but doesn't need her for his happiness. Part 2. The truth about neediness. Let me paint you a picture. There's a guy, maybe you've been him. He's staring at his phone, waiting for her reply. She hasn't texted back in 15 minutes, and already his chest feels tight. His mind races, did I say something wrong? Is she with someone else? So he sends another message, and another. Hours later, when she finally replies with a short, hey, he feels relief, but also emptiness. Sound familiar? Here's the harsh truth. The more you cling, the less value you hold in her eyes. Neediness shows in everything, your tone, your texts, your anxiety when she doesn't reply. And the more she feels your desperation, the less attraction she feels. The paradox is, that fear of losing her is exactly what makes you lose her. Part 3. Flip the script. Make her afraid of losing you. Now imagine the opposite. Instead of being the guy glued to his phone, you're the man busy with his life. You're at the gym. You're building your business. You're with friends. You're focused on your mission. When she texts, you're happy to reply, but you're not waiting. You're living. Suddenly, the dynamic flips. She starts wondering, why isn't he as available? Where's his attention going? Could I lose him? That's where attraction truly begins, not with begging for her love, but by becoming the kind of man she feels she must fight to keep. Part 4. Don't make her your world. One of the biggest mistakes men make is turning a woman into their entire universe. Let me be blunt. If your happiness rises and falls only on her moods, you're no longer a partner, you're a shadow. Women don't want to be worshipped like goddesses. They want to respect a man. They want to enter your world, a world full of purpose, vision, direction. Ask yourself right now, when was the last time you chased your dream harder than you chased her? If the answer makes you uncomfortable, good. That's where the work begins. Part 5. Emotional comfort versus attraction. Here's a hard truth. Giving her total emotional security, constant reassurance, constant attention, kills attraction. Why? Because mystery creates desire. When she feels like she knows everything about you, when you're predictable, when you're always available, there's nothing left to chase. Think of your favorite movie. Would you watch it if you already knew every single line, every single twist? Probably not. Attraction works the same way. Part 6. the power of emotional mystery. Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying hide your feelings or play games. I'm saying be composed. Share yourself slowly. Let her discover you, not consume you all at once. A man who keeps a little emotional mystery alive is magnetic. She'll wonder, what's going on in his head? What else don't I know about him? That curiosity keeps her invested. Part 8. Leadership equals attraction. Let me ask you this. On a date, are you the man saying, "So, what do you want to do?" Or are you the man who says, "Be ready at 8, I've got something planned"? Women are naturally drawn to men who lead. Leadership doesn't mean controlling. It means knowing where you're going, making decisions, and having confidence in your direction. When you lead, she feels both security and excitement, two of the strongest ingredients of attraction. Part 9. Scarcity creates value. Here's something most men refuse to accept. If you are always available, she won't value you. If you're at her service 24/7, she won't respect you. Your time, your energy, your attention, these must be scarce because scarcity creates value. Diamonds are rare. That's why they're valuable. Be like a diamond. Part 9. Approval seeking destroys attraction. Listen to me carefully here. If you're bending your principles, changing your values, or agreeing to things you don't believe in just to keep her happy, you will lose her respect. A real man has boundaries. He knows when to say no. And here's the twist. The moment you stop seeking her approval, she starts chasing yours. Part 10. Absence creates desire. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is step back. When she realizes she doesn't have unlimited access to you, when you feel you are busy with your life, she starts valuing your presence far more. It's not about ignoring her. It's about being a man who cannot be owned. Final words. Talk heart to heart. My friend, today you've learned something powerful. Attraction isn't about tricks. It isn't about chasing endlessly. It isn't about giving her everything she wants. It's about becoming the kind of man who has value on his own, a man of strength, purpose, and self-respect. Women don't fall in love with the man who begs for attention. They fall in love with the man they feel lucky to have. So let me leave you with this challenge. Stop asking, how can I make her love me more? Start asking, how can I become the man who doesn't need love to define him, but attracts it naturally? Because when you become that man, everything changes. Call to action. If this spoke to you, don't just click away. Drop a comment right now. What's the biggest struggle you've faced in relationships? Neediness, boundaries, leadership? Hit the like button if you want more content like this, and subscribe because in the next video, I'll go even deeper into female psychology and reveal truths most men will never hear. Stay strong, stay rare, stay unforgettable.